Hi friends, it's Miss Ann from Herrick District Library. I'm here with another preschool story time and I'm so glad that you're here too. Let's get started right away with our alphabet. We are singing the alphabet to a different tune than usual today. We are singing to the tune of Mary Had a Little Lamb, which is, I think most of you probably know it. Mary had a little lamb. We're going to sing the alphabet to that tune today, both forwards and backwards. And I know it's new, but I also know you can do it. Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Good job, everyone. You're ready to do it backwards? I know you can do this too. We're going to start, instead of starting with A this time, what letter are we starting with? With Z at the end there. Here we go, backwards. Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, K, J, I, H, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Great job, everyone. Now we are still going to talk about one special letter a little bit today. I'm going to tell you what sound it makes, and we're going to see if you can guess what letter it is. The sound that today's letter makes is the t, t, t sound. The letter T. T, t is the sound that T makes. T like tiger or tired. There are lots of great words that start with T. In fact, there's one word that starts with a T that we know a lot of people who come to our library really love. We have a turtle. Turtle starts with that T. Turtle. Our turtle's name is Swimmy, and kids love to come and visit Swimmy, and they love to say hi to him and to read to him, and Swimmy loves it when you come and visit. So I thought it would be fun to do a rhyme about a turtle, kind of like our Swimmy. So we are going to do this. This rhyme is called "There Was a Little Turtle," and I'm going to teach you all the different motions and the rhyme, and we'll go through it a couple of times so we can get a chance to get to know it a little bit. The order of things. We're going to get to know the order of things here. So we're going to start. Can we pretend to make a turtle with our thumb being our little turtle's head, and then we have a hand being a turtle shell? There we go. And we're going to say, there was a little turtle who lived in a box. He swam in the puddles and he climbed on the rocks. He snapped at a mosquito. He snapped at a flea. He snapped at a minnow. And he snapped at me. Oh. He caught the mosquito. He caught the flea. He caught the minnow, but he didn't catch me. Good job. Swimmy wouldn't try to bite you. Swimmy likes his visitors. I don't think he would ever actually snap at you. Let's do this rhyme one more time. Can you show me your little turtle head and your little turtle shell? There we go. There we go. There was a little turtle who lived in a box. He swam in the puddles and he climbed on the rocks. He snapped at a mosquito. He snapped at a flea. He snapped at a minnow, and he snapped at me. He caught the mosquito. He caught the flea. He caught that minnow, but he didn't catch me. Thank you for doing our turtle rhyme today with me, friends. Our next rhyme is about something that I think most of us have probably eaten before. This is called Toast in the Toaster. And yes, toast and toaster do start with the t sound. You're right. So, friends, can you tell me how you make toast in a toaster? What are the steps? What do you do first and second and third? Mhm. You put bread in the toaster, or maybe you need to plug the toaster in first. Maybe we plug the toaster in first, and then you put bread in the toaster, and then what? You push the lever down, and then what happens? It gets warm, right? It heats up to toast the bread. And then what happens? When it's all done toasting, it pops. It pops up, right? So we are going to pretend to be pieces of toast going in the toaster. And if you're doing this at home, I think you should definitely crouch all the way down and pop all the way up when we pop up. But for now, I'm just going to stay in the chair here so that you can see me easily. And I'm going to pretend to step into the toaster. Friends, never put anything in a toaster that isn't bread. Don't put your fingers or silverware or anything in a toaster. If something gets stuck, please just go get your grown up. We're just pretending here. We're not actually going to put any parts of our body in the toaster. We're going to pretend to step into the toaster, step in the toaster, and we're going to pretend to push down the lever, and we're going to crouch down, and we're going to say, I'm toast in the toaster, and I'm getting very hot. Tick tock, tick tock, up I pop. Let's try that again. You're making very good toast. You make very good toast, my friends. We're going to step into the toaster, press the lever down, and as we crouch, we're going to say, I'm toast in the toaster, and I'm getting very hot. Tick tock, tick tock, up I pop. Great job, everyone. Thank you for talking with me about the steps that we take to make toast. It's really important. There are a lot of things that we have to know how to do in the right order, or sometimes they don't work out right? Because it would be really silly if you put the toast in the toaster after the lever had already popped up. You wouldn't have toast, right? You'd just have a piece of bread that didn't go in the toaster. All right, friends, let's do a little quick breathing. Let's do a Daniel Tiger hug. Yes, tiger starts with the t sound too, doesn't it? You're so good at this. Here we go. Give ourselves a squeeze. Take a breath. Give a squeeze, nice and slow. Take a deep breath and let it go. It's always good to help us if we're having a little trouble concentrating or if we're feeling really, really nervous or super excited about something. Sometimes it's good to take just a minute to calm down and take a breath. And friends, the next song that we're going to do is a very silly song. And I'm going to have to change things with the way that my camera is set up here because you're going to need to see my legs for this song. I'll be right back. I'm back. And now you can see a little bit more of me, but I'm farther away from the camera, so it might be a little bit harder to hear me. I'm hoping that it will all be okay. We're going to give this song a shot. Friends, this is an incredibly ridiculous song, and it's so much fun to do. This song is called Tutti Ta, or a Tutti Ta. Yes, listen to those T's, a Tutti Ta. 3 T's, Tutti Ta. How about that? So I'm going to sing a line, and you'll sing it back to me, repeat it, you'll echo me. And then we're going to do a whole bunch of different motions. And we're going to see if we can remember what order our motions go in. Grown-ups, sequencing is super, super important when it comes to learning narrative skills, which is critical for learning how to read. Knowing that a story has a beginning, a middle, and an end, and how to put that all together helps us get ready to learn how to read. So we're going to start. I'm going to sing a line. You're going to sing it back to me. We're going to do some motions. You'll copy me. And we're going to have some very, very silly fun. You ready? Awesome. So this is how the tune goes. We sing, A tootie-ta, a tootie-ta, a tootie-ta-ta. Your turn. Thumbs up. And now we're going to do it again. A tootie-ta, a tootie-ta, a tootie-ta-ta. A tootie-ta, a tootie-ta, a tootie-ta-ta. Thumbs up. Our next one is elbows back. You remember that? But we're going to dance like this first. A tootie-ta, a tootie-ta, a tootie-ta-ta. A tootie-ta, a tootie-ta, a tootie-ta-ta. What's first? Thumbs up. Elbows back. Here's our next one. Feet apart. Ready? Dancing like this. A tootie-ta, a tootie-ta, a tootie-ta-ta. A tootie-ta, a tootie-ta, a tootie-ta-ta. You remember what comes first? Thumbs up. What's next? Elbows back. And then feet apart. And next comes knees together. This is getting very, very complicated and very silly. So here we go. We're going to do that in order one more time. Thumbs up, elbows back, feet apart, knees together. A tootie-ta, a tootie-ta, a tootie-ta-ta. A tootie-ta, a tootie-ta, a tootie-ta-ta. Getting more and more things. Thumbs up first, right? Thumbs up. What's next? Elbows back, feet apart, knees together. And now we're going to put our bottoms up, which means we're just going to go whoop. It's getting really hard to dance like this, isn't it? Okay, so thumbs up. Got to remember, thumbs up, elbows back, feet apart, knees together, bottoms up. Here we go. A tootie-ta, a tootie-ta, a tootie-ta-ta. A tootie-ta, a tootie-ta, a tootie-ta-ta. Do you think it can get any sillier? Let's think about it. What's first? Thumbs up, elbows back, feet apart, knees together, bottoms up, tongue out. It's going to be very hard to say tootie-ta with our tongue sticking out, isn't it? It's part of what makes this song so silly. Here we go. Let's start again. Thumbs up, elbows back, feet apart, knees together, bottoms up, tongue out. A hoo-ha, a hoo-ha, a hoo-ha-ha, a hoo-ha, a hoo-ha, a hoo-ha-ha. Okay, we're getting a very long list here. I will be amazed if you can remember it all. Let's try it. What's first? Thumbs up, then elbows back, feet apart. Our knees next. Knees together, bottoms up, tongue out, eyes shut. Oh my goodness. Ready? Get your tongue out and your eyes shut. A-hoo-ha, a-hoo-ha, a-hoo-ha-ha, a-hoo-ha, a-hoo-ha, a-hoo-ha-ha. Friends, we just have one more verse. Can we do it? I think we can. Ready? What's first? Thumbs up, elbows back, feet apart, knees together, bottoms up, tongue out, eyes shut, turn around. Turn around? Do you think we can turn around like this? Let's give it a try. A-hoo-ha, a-hoo-ha, a-hoo-ha-ha, a-hoo-ha, a-hoo-ha, a-hoo-ha-ha. Way to go, everyone. Well done. And learning big, long lists of things like that, friends, takes a lot of practice. Nobody gets it right on the first try. We all make mistakes, and that's how we learn. So just keep practicing this silly, silly song, and then I know you'll be able to put all of the steps in the right order. Whew! Duty Towel was an awful lot of fun, wasn't it? Friends, it's time to find out what is in my What Is It bag today. Now it starts with that sound that we're talking about today. What sound is that again? The t sound, or the T sound, the letter T. So in my bag, I have something that starts with the letter T. I'm going to give you some clues to see if you can guess what it is. Here we go. What is it? What is it? What is it? Do you know? What is it? What is it? Can you tell me so? So friends, in my bag today, I have something that a lot of people like to grow in their gardens that are, I think, very tasty. Some people don't like them, some people do. We all have our own favorites, and that's fine, of course. But the ones I have are small, and they're red, and they're kind of oval shaped. Any guesses what might grow in a garden that can be small and oval shaped and starts with the t sound? Tomatoes. Tomatoes. These are little grape tomatoes. They're little cherry tomatoes. They're little, but tomatoes, friends, there's a lot to know about tomatoes. Can you tell me anything that you know about tomatoes? You like them? They're one of my favorites. I love tomatoes. Yes, yes, you've seen other colors of tomatoes. Absolutely. The tomatoes come in so many different colors, friends. I grew some in my garden that had stripes on them, and there were some that were really, really dark, almost purple. And I've seen yellow tomatoes and orange tomatoes and green tomatoes. So many different kinds of tomatoes out there. What else can you tell me about tomatoes? Yes, yes. A lot of the time we have them in salads. Absolutely. We actually eat tomatoes a lot, even if we don't realize it. Friends, did you know? Do you ever like to use ketchup on maybe chicken nuggets or french fries or something like that? There are tomatoes in ketchup. Bunches of them. Tomatoes in ketchup. There are also tomatoes in pizza sauce. So if you eat pizza that has tomato sauce on it, tomatoes in there. We use tomatoes in a lot of different things. I personally like to eat them as a snack. I put them in salads too, but I think they make a really tasty snack. Thank you so much for talking about tomatoes with me today, friends. And if you can believe it, it's time to do our goodbye rhyme. We're going to wave high and wave low, and I will see you next time after that. Here we go. Wave high, way up high, wave low. I think it's time we've got to go. You're right, time. You are so good at this. I think it's time we've got to go. Wave your elbows. Wave your toes. Wave your tongue. And wave your nose. Wave your knees. Wave your lips. Blow a kiss with fingertips. Wave your ears. Wave your hair. Wave your belly and your derriere. That's your bottom. Wave your derriere. Wave your chin and wave your eyes and wave your hand and say goodbye. Thank you so much for coming to Storytime today, friends. We'll see you next time.